Our next guest is a very funny comedian and actor you know from shows like The Mindy Project and Happy Endings. He stars in the new series Knuckles, which is streaming now on Paramount+. Please welcome back to the show our very good friend Adam Pally, everybody. Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you so much.
You look great.
Thank you. Got to do my talk show sit test. My wife told me every time I go on a talk show, I got to sit down, look at the monitor, make sure that my gut is not over my shirt.
Okay. So, wow, I think you passed the sit test with flying colors.
I would say barely.
Okay.
I would actually say skin of the teeth.
You do look really good, though, right now.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm doing a new show, and they asked me like grow my hair and like have like scruffy beard. I feel like I look like if someone found Joaquin Phoenix a week after he died. I didn't like the slow roll of laughter because like it's almost worse than like a full. We get it. That was like a ooh yeah. He's right. He does look like he could be dead. It's all right.
You're shooting a show
Yes.
with a co-star that I would not have predicted for you.
No, yes. When I told you that I was doing a show with Steph Curry from the Golden State Warriors, and it was a comedy sitcom, you went, "Of course you are."
You're working with Steph Curry, one of the greatest of all time.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT in basketball.
Yeah. You're shooting the show in Chicago. How has Chicago been to you?
Chicago is great. I spent a lot of time there as a kid. I Skokie, Illinois, and it's great to be back there. And we were going to shoot at this beautiful restaurant called Alinea, which is like one of the top restaurants in the world. And so they were so nice to let my wife and I get a reservation. They were also so nice to let us pay for it.
Well, that's the full experience.
That's the full experience.
Yeah.
They were like, "We'd love to comp this, but we think you'd enjoy paying $2,500 for a tiny anchovy that looks like a star." Like, whatever. But it was great. No, I love it. Please let me back. I loved it. Anyway, so we go to this restaurant, Alinea, and it is truly like an amazing culinary experience. Like it's like a Broadway show or something. They're like moving you to different rooms, and they're like showing you all this stuff, and they're paying attention to you. And like my wife casually said to me during this one course of like really amazing jamon, like which is like Spanish ham, I think, and I don't really know, and she just goes like, "This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life." You know, it was just like casual. And then at the end of the night, they're giving us our coats and everything, and they handed us a Tupperware container full of the jamon. And we were like, "That's classy."
That's classy.
Classy.
That's the bear classy.
That's the bear. We're on the bear. We were like, "Thank you, cousin." I was like, "Send it, chef." But then, we had the tasting menu with the wine, so we were both we had no kids with us, so it was like a fun time. And then my wife gave me the warning where she was like, "Tomorrow, don't touch me, look at me, talk to me, turn the lights on until at least noon, and if you do, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
You know, like, and I was like, "Yeah, got it." You know. Night proceeds. The next morning, I wake up, I check my clock, I'm like, 10 o'clock. I like tiptoe out of the room. I'm like really hungover, and I like just need coffee. And I go to this super cool coffee shop across the street. I order a croissant and a coffee. I'm just trying to like get myself together because like those tasting menus, they hit different.
Yeah, of course. And it's all different wines.
It's all different wines and the cocktails, and
Sure.
you're just like, like it's a good time, but it's also like it's like after you've been on Hot Ones or something.
Yeah.
You know, like. So I am like struggling together, and I put my hand in my pocket to pay, and I realize that there's this like treasure of a Tupperware container of ham in my pocket. So I like get like a little skip in my step, grab the order, go sit at the counter, and for the next hour, from like 11 to noon, 10:30 to noon, however long, I like open the croissant and would take the ham out of my pocket and put it in the croissant, close it up, and eat it. It was like a giant croissant too, so it was like, and it was so freaking good, and I was like moaning in the coffee shop. Like, you know when you're eating something and you're like, just like, oh God, oh my God, and you're like, and so I get back to the room and I like wait till 12 and I'm like,
Good man.
I'm like, Danielle, get up. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. And she's like, why? And I'm like, well, found him, did a thing, or whatever. And she's like, you're a genius. Like, way to go. You know, should have said 2. And so I'm like, yeah. And I'm like reveling in my own thing. And I go and I grab my phone and there's like, I'd say like 10 alerts.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, that's unusual. And I like click the one, and it's a picture of me, like huddled over, scooping ham from my pocket into the croissant. And the original tweet or whatever was going around was, why is Adam Pally in my coffee shop eating loose ham? So I was like, oh man, not good, not good. And so I went into like damage control, and I'm still like drunk from the night before. I'm like, I gotta fix this. So I like run back over to the cafe, and I inferred from the use of my and the angle that the picture was taken that it was the barista. So I went up to him and I was like, hey dude, I love a good bit. And in another world, I would love this. I was like, but I would also, like, would you mind taking that picture down? And he goes, oh my God, yeah. Oh, I didn't think it was the real Adam Pally.
We'll be right back with more Adam after this.